Hi, my name is Bilal Osman. I've been with the business since May of 2023. I specialise in recruiting maintenance engineers in various different sectors, including FMCG, ASRS, etc. Just a lot of different industries, oil and gas. I've got a fair few clients that I've had repeat business with, purely because they trust the process and the ATA way. ATA is different because even when I was interviewing with other recruitment agencies in the lead up to getting this job, I found that the process was a lot more thorough and genuine. You'd find with a lot of agencies out there, and again, not trying to throw shade at anyone, but they would try and throw as much as they can at the wall and hope it sticks. Whereas the ATA way, we pride ourselves a lot on efficiency, right? Obviously, you'd have to have the volumes to go along with it, but the efficiencies is what really stick and what make it stand out as a business, right? So we actually had an hour-long meeting just now about efficiencies, about how we can tackle the problems that are growing in the market, because it's such a massive candidate short market at the moment. So it's really important for us as a business to understand how we can facilitate that, how we can make sure that our clients have the best service possible, right? So what makes ATA different in a nutshell really is just genuinely caring about the factors in the market, how they can play to hand, and how we can use some of this stuff to our advantage because of the process that we have. A candidate should choose ATA because of the process that we follow, the ATA way, like I've discussed. It's interesting as well because you'll have a million recruiters out there who I'm sure are good at a million things. However, having said that, the colleagues that I work with, they put so much time and care into the interview process. They get you in for a pre-screening. That pre-screening isn't just for the client, by the way. That's just to make sure that you as a candidate are getting the best level of service and getting out to the best quality jobs that there are possible. So if we're going to be asking you things about your, for example, motivations and aspirations, that's actually very key detail for us to understand how we can match you to certain jobs, certain industries as well that maybe you wouldn't have even have thought that you would be a good match for, right? Let's say your aspirations are, I want to be an engineering manager within the next 10 years or so. We're not going to put you into a dead-end job, you know? At the same time, if you're motivated by, say, doing breakdowns all the time, doing lots of reactive and corrective work as opposed to PPMs and planned maintenance, we're going to put you in a job that is very busy, you know, if that's what you want to do, if that's how you want to learn, upskill, if you want to get training involved. Training is a massive thing. We go into a lot of detail in our, we call it VAC raises, in our vacancy raises with clients, so that we can understand what kind of training that you will receive as a candidate, what kind of progression opportunities there are there, etc. So I think with that we have a full package, and also the clients that we work with as well are really, really special. You know, we've got a lot of clients that are in the food industry, Greencore, Backable Foods, Sandworth Brothers, just to name a few. And I mean, just based on the case studies that we have from these companies and other companies in different industries, you can tell that we're doing a cracking effort.